Hello, once again, it's me, Santo Mabior. I'm back again in this video to deal with data simulation, and this time it will be in SPSS. And this data that will be simulated under SPSS is to be downloaded from kaggle.com, and already I downloaded the data and it is here on my desktop. The data is saved as life expectancy. So we are going to use SPSS to simulate this. So to simulate the data from SPSS, first of all, you have to download it, and then after downloading, you will have to open your SPSS, and your data will open up like this. So if your data opens up like this, the next thing you will do is when SPSS open up, you will have to import your data. So you will have to come to file, and then you click import data, and then it is from Excel, so you take it from Excel. If it is from CSV, you take it from CSV, and all of those ones. Now already our data is imported, and it is active. So I will just show you the next steps. So after importing your data as it has appeared on your SPSS framework, so you will also clean the data thoroughly. You will do the thorough cleaning of the data by doing what? By defining the appropriate variables, data types, labels, values, alignments, and measures. So having imported your data, you will see everything is automatically generated. But as it comes from a different setup, you will have to make sure you define all the variables in accordance to this system of SPSS. So you will have to see if the variables are well defined. Looking at the types, you should know the type for each and every variable, and then the widths, the decimals, all these at times you don't put much consideration on them. But the major ones are labels. You should determine all the labels, and then under values you should also see that there are some variables that require some values, as you can see from here. These are different countries under the variable name country. So you can see these are different countries in the world, and all are being used here. So you can see that is how you can determine that. Also, we have another one here. You can also see it is having two, which is a nominal, where there is developing, and one is for developing, two is for develop. So that is that. Then after determining the values, now if you know there is no any other variable to be given values, you will just come to alignment. That will be the next thing. You can decide to put them in one side, which is the right side. You can as well decide to put them to the center. You can decide to put them to the left. The choice is rightfully yours, so you can pick a choice. Coming to measures, it is now your time to determine which appropriate measure matches with which variable. So basing on this is a country, and you can see before we have listed all long list of countries, it has to be taken as nominal. And then this one is a scale, and then again where you have listed two or more, it's always determined as nominal, or if it is a quantitative, it will determine as ordinal, and vice versa. So the rest are defined as scale measures. The input roles, you don't need to do anything with that. So coming to the part of the data, you will have to see that when you have imported your data, it will come in two ways. It will show you first at the variable view, where you can now do cleansing. After you finish with the cleaning, you will have to go to data view, and from data view you will have to see all this data. And if everything is properly set, you are good to go. Now we can go to analyze our data. To analyze our data, what is the question? The question is requiring us to perform what we call a multiple linear regression. And we are going to center it on what? On life expectancy based on social economic factors such as what? GDP, adult mortality, and immunization. So all this. So we will have to click analyze, And after clicking analyze, we will have to go to regression. You come to regression, it is here, and if you reach here, you will come to linear. So when you come to linear, you will click it. When you click this, you will have to determine the first thing, which is what we call the dependent variable. The dependent variable is what? Is life expectancy. So you will have to choose life expectancy and you carried it there. And then you will also determine other factors. Other factors are things to do with what? Are things to do with adult morality. So you will have to look for adult morality. You take it there. You look for GDP. You can also do GDP is there. You take it there, and you will also go for what we call the hepatitis B. Look for hepatitis. Hepatitis B is here. You also take it there. You can as well go and look for folio. If folio is there, look for folio. Folio. Yeah, folio is here. You can take folio level, take it, and you can as well go for measles, take it, and you can as well go for diphtheria, which is this, take it there. Now, after having concluded this, after having completed this, you will have to go for statistics. So from statistics, you will click statistics, and then you have things to do here. You have things to pick from here. From statistics, you will have to check what we call the model fit. It is automatically selected. You will have to check the R squared change. You will have to also check the descriptive. You will have also to check parts and partial colorations. And if you have no use of this, just leave it that way. Determine if it is 90, for the level is 95%, and estimate has to be also checked. And finally, you'll have to click here at clockwise diagnostic, click, and from here you have already finished with this. You just go and continue. From here you go to plot. From plot, you will have to choose y-axis and x-axis, and under y-axis you will have to take what we call the receipt. So receipt, take it and take it under what? Under y-axis, and then under x-axis you will have to take under under x-axis you will take what we call the z-freight and take it there. And from here you have to take the histogram, if you the histogram, and also the normal probability plot. You can also continue, and from here you come to save. Click save. If you click save, you will find what we call, you will have to click what we call Cook's distance. After clicking Cook distance, you just don't need to do any other thing here. You will have to just go and continue. From here, after that, you can click OK. Now your data will be generated. And if your data is generated, it is in this form. You can see, you can now see the descriptive, where you can see the means, the standard deviations, and all the years. And then you can come to coloration. You can see all of this, where you can see now the life expectancy, the adult morality, and all those. You just move to variable entered, removed, and models. You can see ANOVA, you can see coefficients. So the significance of each of the significance of the dependent variable on the independent variables. How do they affect each other? So you can also go to clockwise, case-wise rather, and all those things. So after having done that, you will now also move to the second step. The second step is you will save it, and the second step is where you will have to do what we call simulation. To simulate now your data, you will have to come to analyze, you come to simulate, and then from here you will have to create simulate data, create a simulated data, and then from here you will have to continue. If you click continue, you will find yourself in this place. In this place, you will have to also determine some of the things under the field. Under the field here, you will have to take life expectancy because it is what we want. You take it there. And also, you will have to put the GDP. GDP, take it also there. Also, know that you also need the adult morality. Those are the things where those are the factors affecting the economy. Adult mortality, it is there. So if you finished with this step, you will now come to simulate. After simulation, you will have to click what we call fit all. Fit all. Click fit all, and if it comes immediately, you are good to go. But if it gives you an error, you can repeat the same process. From here, you will have to now finally click on run. Oh, my data is not showing the things at the downside. So from here, you will have to click on run. Oh. Okay, let me just do it quick. Yeah. So you will have to see run down there. And after that, you click run and everything will be run. And with the validation, you will with validation, you will have to just validate the thing. You will just follow the same regression steps, the multiple linear regression steps, where you will have to now look at other factors to do with the things that affect the economy. There is alcohol that is affecting. We also have income. Income is also affecting. It is here. And then we also have things to do with like HIV and so many others. Against what? Against the economy. You just repeat the same process and things is done. So this is all about the coursework, and we have also other summaries of report under here. So in question 2, we have a report for this. This is the potential impact on the potential impact reports, and it is here, you can see. And then we can also go for other. You can also go for other reports like simulation summary report. It is here. You can see the summary report of the simulation is just very brief, just like our teacher required, and as well as this other report of validation. You can see as you do the validation, you will also see the report, and then you can just conclude, and there you go. So this is all about the thing. Similarly, under Excel, we have other reports as well, and they are all also summarized there. But before, in the past video, I did not have time to do that, just because of time limit, because the system we are using for recording just only gives you maximum of 15 minutes, not even more. I beg to stop here and thank you for your attention. I still remain Santo Mobio.